So despite the fact that Alice in Wonderland has never been out of print and in fact has been translated into over 170 languages, it's the first edition that people are most fascinated by. Alice is particularly interesting in that it was first published in 1865 and it was a joint production between Charles Dodson, i.e. Lewis Carroll, and John Tenniel, the illustrator. Charles Dodson had requested about 50 copies to be given to him before it actually went on sale. He wanted to send those out to friends and family and interested parties and personalize them. But when Tenniel saw the first copies that came off the press, he was horrified. He thought the illustration, that the quality of the printing was really terrible, and so he convinced Dodson to stop the presses, so to speak. Alice is a world in which anything can happen, really. She goes down a rabbit hole and it's this completely different world. And it appeals to people, I think, in the same way that something like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or Harry Potter appeals to us, and that they too are entirely realized worlds in which anything can happen, but whatever happens there, no matter how outlandish, it seems completely realistic to us because the authors have built it up in a way that it just seems like it could be next door or on the other side of the mountain or down the rabbit hole. Alice, despite the fact that it celebrates this topsy-turvy world, also emphasizes that Alice likes the order of her everyday life. She doesn't necessarily want to inhabit this world. So it seems to suggest, and this is what I think is nice about it for children, is both the book and the world are places that you inhabit for a short period of time, and then you can go back to your own life that's quite orderly. So you always have access to this creativity and this world that's completely unlike your own, but it's not threatening in that, you know, it's sort of this safe place to inhabit that's also a wild place to inhabit.